Hey guys, it's Drea. Just a little small introduction to this new series. This is a new Shop My Stash series on my channel. I used to do a full-on everyday makeup drawer Shop My Stash. I'm no longer doing that. I felt very constrained by that. Even though a lot of you liked it, I had to do what was right for me personally. And I didn't like having an everyday makeup drawer. I felt very constrained by it, and I feel much more free with my makeup collection ever since I stopped doing that. But one thing that I used to do in those videos is I would pull a few things here and there for my side chick bucket. And the side chick bucket was just a little well, basket or whatever that I would put stuff into that I only wanted to use one time. So different than a everyday makeup drawer where things would get used multiple times, these are items that only get used one time. And I thought, now that I'm no longer doing that version of Shop My Stash, I asked you guys if you would like to see just a side chick bucket Shop My Stash, and a lot of you said yes. So this is the first video in this series. We'll see how it goes. I don't know if I'm gonna update like how I liked the products in the next video. Let me know what you would like to see, because this is the first one, so we can kind of open it up to some ideas in the comments. But I just wanted to give you a little introduction to what this is. Remember, these items are only getting used one time, and hopefully this will only be like a 2 to 3 week max Shop My Stash, so that I can do it a little bit more frequently than I used to as well. All right, let's just get into it. So here's the empty side chick bucket. And I guess I'm just gonna shop my stash for a few things, because this is only gonna be for a few weeks. So this is the highlighter drawer, and I'm pretty good about using things, like a variety of things out of this drawer. I just grab for something either every day or every couple days. Here's something. This is the, oh, you know what? I didn't think about this when I started filming with my vlog camera. I can't open things with one hand. I am filming with my vlog camera because I thought it would be easier than filming with the DSLR, but I forgot I have to hold the camera. So this is from Fenty. This is a mini of the Kilowatt Freestyle Highlighter in Hustla Baby, and I really like this, and I haven't used that in a really long time. So that'll go in there. And then I was thinking about this one here. This is a favorite as well. This is kind of a holographic in a way, like it's a shifter. It shifts from kind of white to pink. It's the Laura Geller Baked Gelato Swirl Illuminator in Diamond Dust. So I'm going to put that in there. I do have a Project Pan highlighter right now, so I'm going to be using that a lot this month. Foundations, I hardly have any. Like, look how empty this drawer is. Remember how full this drawer used to be? Anyways, I hardly have any foundations, and I don't really think that I need to pull anything from there. This is the drawer. I knew going in that this would be the drawer that I would want to pull the most stuff from, because every time I open this up and I see all of these type eyeshadows in here, I'm like, why don't I use that? I love those. I want to use them more. So I'm gonna just grab a bunch of them. Here is the Marc Jacobs Sequins Glam Glitter eyeshadow in the shade Copperazzi. Really beautiful. And the other one from him is in Glamethyst. Is that what it's called? It's hard to see. Yeah, Glamethyst. That one's purple, obviously. This one is so gorgeous. I do use this quite a bit, so maybe I'll leave this one for now, because I don't want to overload myself, because this side chick bucket is only for like, I want it to be for 2 weeks. It might have to be for 3, depending how much stuff I pull. Oh, this one's really, really nice too. Okay, let's leave this, because I've used that one fairly recently. I've used that one fairly recently. I love this one so much. This is the Lise Watier Ombre Soufflé Supreme in Ver Enchant, and it's green. You can kind of see in there. It's a really, really beautiful green. It has a lot of sparkle. I don't know. I keep it in the box because it has this little sponge applicator that I actually use with it, because it's kind of a putty type product. So that's why I actually keep it in this box. Oh, maybe this one too. It's been so long. Okay, let's just put a pin in that for 1 second. This is so nice too. So is this. But I'm gonna leave those for now. Okay, I've got 2 of those. And I've got all these pigments from ColourPop that I love as well. What are you? NARS. Oh, NARS Stud. Oh my god, this is such a good eyeshadow. It's just like a taupe, but it's the most beautiful taupe in the world. I'm gonna use that too. Totally forgot I even have that. Let's just pick 2 of these pigments just because. I'm gonna use the Crab. This is probably my favorite out of all of them. And then I'm gonna use this one too. This is the Ram. So beautiful. It's like orange, but it's got gold sparkle in it. Not orange, it's like a pinky orange. It's like a coral. Really pretty. That's a lot. See, I knew this drawer was gonna be a lot. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's 6 single eyeshadows. That's almost a week's worth of eyeshadow. So I'm gonna leave everything else. Even though I was thinking about some stuff on this side too, like this one. I might pull this too, because I could use this with the Ver Enchant, so that would actually be 2 birds with 1 stone. This is Pixie. What are these called? I can't see what the name is, but the shade is Pixie Green, and it's their liquid eyeshadows. I wanted to pull in this. It's Too Faced Hot Buttered Rum. I really like this, so I want to use that. I don't want to go through this and be like, oh, I should use this and I should use that. I want to only pull things that I really want to use. Like, I want to use it. So, like face palettes, I feel like I've used all those recently. This would be probably the only other thing, but I've used it fairly recently, so I'm just going to leave that for now because it's not like super calling to me, whereas that other one was. Okay, there's lots of really good blush in here. And because I just did my blush collection video recently, I was kind of reminded of a lot of stuff that I really love that I had kind of forgotten. So blush is fine because if I use it once, I'm like good for a while with it. Let's do Ginger Pop from Clinique. Let's do these Laura Geller, both of them. I love both of these. I said Laura Geller, but I meant Laura Mercier. The pink is called Lotus Pink, and then the more nude one is called Spice Cider. NARS. I feel like I don't really need any of those right now. I'm not super excited. The Tarte ones though, there was a couple in here that were really pretty. Entertain. I think Concept was one that I wanted. Oh, Oasis was probably the other one. Sorry, I'm actually holding this with my armpit right now. Expose, no. Okay, I think it was these 2. Okay, this is Entertain and Concept from Tarte. They look pretty similar, but I'm gonna use both of them anyway. That's already 5. The only other things that I was thinking, because I totally forgot I even owned them, were these 2. These Hummingbird Collection blushes from Wet n Wild. So we've got Hummingbird Hype, which is kind of like a bronzy one. And this one, Don't Flutter Yourself, which is just a beautiful shiny pink. So gorgeous. So I'm gonna use both of these. And then just bronzer. I don't feel super drawn to any of these things, so I'm just gonna leave them. I was thinking a lot about all of these colored eyeliners the other day. Like, I don't know if I'm gonna make myself use these, but I'm gonna bring in all of these Rimmel ones. Actually, I think 2 of these might be Maybelline. The purple and the green are actually Maybelline, but they all have identical packaging. These are all just kind of like colored liquid eyeliners that I never use because they're in this drawer. So I'm just going to bring them in, but I don't want to force myself to use them. I'm only going to use them if it makes sense with the eye look that I'm doing on that day, and we'll just see how many of them I end up using. So this is how this is ending up looking right at the moment. I'm going to look through my eyeshadow palettes. They're spread out all over the place. And again, I'm only going to pull things that I really, really am drawn to. One of the things that I really wanted to use is my Natasha Denona Green Brown palette. And that's what that looks like. And again, I can use that with some of the greens that I pulled as well. This one here, this little holder, houses a lot of my favorites. So a lot of these things do get used quite a bit. It's a been a while since I used Smoke Sessions though. One of the things that it's been a really long time since I've used is my favorite palette in the world, which is this one, BH Cosmetics Weekend Festival palette. So I'm gonna put that in here. I love all of my Lime Crime palettes, but I think I'm gonna use this one because it's been a long time. It's the Venus 3 with the purples. I don't think this is the best formula out of all of them, but I'm going to use it because it's been a long time. This is just a little mug that I have some lip products in randomly. I used this one recently. I love that. It's matte clever. But this here, ColourPop with the band. I don't wear a lot of lipstick lately, but I obviously wear it in videos. So I'm not going to pull it a ton, but I'm going to just grab maybe one or two things. But I really like this one with the band from ColourPop. Here's the remainder of all my other palettes. So I've got some ColourPop. This ColourPop one actually, this is the I Think I Love You palette. Yeah, I Think I Love You. This is a beautiful metallic neutral palette, and I've done some gorgeous looks with this. I love the metallics in there, so I'm just gonna pull that one out. And then this one here is the BH Zodiac Taurus palette. I haven't used this a ton. The middle shade, the highlighter came broken, but all the eyeshadows are intact, and there's some really gorgeous ones in there. And then Juvia's ColourPop, BH, what's this one? Another BH. Cargo, Anastasia. I used this one a ton lately, the Violet Voss Coral. That was my palette of the month. Impulsive, best, this one's so fun. I should ask Alex if she wants to do a 2 looks 1 palette with that. And then Makeup Revolution, Jaclyn Hill, a bunch of Morphe, BH. So the only other things that I really want to add are these two. So that's it for palettes. I do have some, I have a computer battery dangling there. I have some lip products down here that don't see enough use for sure, because I never really look down here. This is a fuchsia lipstick from Maybelline that I got for Christmas. It's fuchsia for me. I'm gonna bring that in because I was thinking the other day about it, how I haven't even worn it yet. So I'm gonna bring that one in. And then this little quartet of matte lipsticks from Anastasia. I love this formula and I love these shades. So I'm gonna bring this entire thing in as well. I'm gonna give a quick look through all this lipstick that I have behind me. How about Fuel? Haha, big shocker. There's like nothing else that I'm really looking at going, I want that. But Urban Decay Fuel, I'll take that any day of the week. Actually, this is a really nice one. This is the Sephora collection in the shade 22. I can't remember the actual name of it, but it's a really nice lipstick. Okay, so we've got 5 palettes. And then all this stuff in here. Oh, I guess you could say 6 palettes because that's a mini. And then all those single eyeshadows. So I said 2 to 3 weeks. I guess we'll see when the update is. This is the first time I've ever shopping my stash in this way. I've shopped my stash with a side chick bucket before, but that was like maybe like 4 or 5 things in it. Actually, no, one time I had a lot of it. Anyways, so I'll do an update. We'll see like how much I used, if there's any standout items, and we'll see how this series goes. If you guys actually really like it, let me know in the comments if you want me to keep doing it this way, because this is the only shop your stash I'm gonna be doing. So I hope you like it. Otherwise there won't be one on my channel. But that's it for today. There it is again. Thanks for watching. I will see you guys in my next video. Bye.